How is going to happen?
Your Ethernet cord?
Ethernet in general, yeah. They're going to finally connect my room, hopefully. No promises. Where's my camera at? All right, hello. If you're watching today, welcome to the Stram. Today I'm doing some game dezigging.
Game dezigging.
I'm designing a spooky, scary skeleton game.
Are you now?
It might be. I don't know.
Maybe.
Strong possibility. I don't know. I'm just designing the bitch. No promises for today. Love is a battlefield. The moment I'm just trying to make sure everything works right. Oh, I'm getting texts.
Oi.
Sorry, gotta send a text.
Who you texting?
My mother. I'm texting my mother. That's what I meant to say.
Nah, you just weren't gonna answer me, I see.
No, yeah. All right. Back to the old grind. So I'm designing a mid-century coal mine, I guess. Actually, to be more specific, it's a mid-century Japanese coal mine. I'm sizing out the entrance to it right now. I'm creating pre-built models for everything, so... This one I feel like is going to be a fun concept, because you drive up as like a local officer or something like that, like maybe you're a guy that works at the coal mine, and you discover that the police have been there and they're all in the mine, and the mine's been evacuated because of an apparent flood. But
An apparent flood.
An apparent flood. But uh-oh, there's scary skeletons inside the mine.
Oh no.
Big spoops. So maybe you got to figure out how to fight scary spoopy skeletons. Can you do it? I don't know.
No.
I don't think you can. Shit!
What'd you do?
I screwed up the prefab. So the piece I'm using is. That's about what I'm gonna get. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, so what I'm gonna do. So I've got to make like a transition. So you walk into the mine, and it's like, oh my god, you've walked into the mine. I can't believe you.
I can't believe you've done this.
No. How could you? How could you have done this? What are you, crazy?
Yes.
What madness? What's possessed you to go into the mines? And you go, I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm a thrill seeker. Maybe I'm,
Maybe the game made me.
yeah, maybe I'm just kind of like following orders here. I really don't know, man. Stop yelling at me.
Don't yell at me, it's how I'm coded.
I'm not bad. I was just coded that way. See, that's an issue right there. There we go. So ideally, you're going to walk in here, and you're going to walk into the mine. And Bob's your uncle. That's where the game begins.
I mean, I do have an Uncle Bob.
And there you go. Bob's your uncle. Because I'm a lazy piece of shit, look what I did right there. I just duplicated that. And I'll put it in there. And boom, Bob's your uncle. There's your entrance to the mine. It's deep, dark, and scary. And it's mine, mine, mine. Dig,
Okay.
dig, 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 dig,
Digatana, digatana.
No,
Digatana, never get done.
no, you fool.
You don't want to have Lion King 1.5.
You've doomed us all.
I tried to.
Ooh, this is actually really, really spoopy. Need another exit.
Spoops for days.
Spoops for days, children. Spoops for days. And I know it's not really gonna come across. Kyle, can you pull up the chats?
What do you mean?
Like for YouTube and Twitch, and look at the chats for me, because I want people to be able to see what I'm working with here, but in order to do that, I have to have multi-screens, and I won't be able to see the chat. It would be much appreciated. You'd be like my best friend.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna move.
Let me Because I know I can pop out the
There we
chat for Twitch.
There we go. So see, this is the entrance to the mine here. So you enter the mine this way, but coming into the mine from the other way. I don't have a way to walk through this yet. It's all just pre-designed. So, anyways,
There, I have both chats fucking up, Chandler.
thank you, sir. So you walk into the mine, and it's like, oh, some shit's going down in the mine today. So you walk in here. This is the sort of side office that you walk up to. And you can go inside and you can investigate some little diddles.
Investigate.
Investigate. That's the way the best people say it. You go investigate, and maybe there's some paperwork or something that tells you what's going on. And you can see this common area at the opening of the mine has been completely abandoned. Nobody knows why. Supposedly, and this is something I'm going to put in a little bit later, the police are here and they've set up a little command station here. And you're going to find that that's been abandoned. I'm using a set of assets from a thing called Flooded Grounds. And it's always given me issues. I'll have to fix that later. In coding, it'll be a nightmare. Because coding always
Isn't it always?
It always is. All right. So I think this is actually done as far as I want it to be worked on. So now we move on. I really like these electrical boxes, and there's more wires up here, but I don't think you can quite see them.
I mean, you probably won't be able to see them much in game, but
If you come up here, like close to if you go through the ceiling, you can see.
if you go through the ceiling, you can see them.
You can see everything if you go through the ceiling. You see all the lights and stuff, and obviously exit signs, because even back in the day, they had exit signs that were like, hey, when this mine goes to shit, you need to go out this way. And not only this front office is kind of like the manager of the mine would sit here, and then the people waiting to go down and change shifts, they would wait here with the lockers and things. And there's pitchforks all over littering the ground because people had to leave in such a hurry, Kyle. It's insane. And there's these little flags here because who wants to need a little flair in your life, right? Something to break the depression of working in a mine. So that is that for this entire object. This whole thing is one One object called the tunnel entrance. Actually, no, it's not done. Because it has to get doubled up. Because there's actually two entrances, but one's blocked up because they don't want anybody going inside of it. But you can like see inside of it and looks quite similar.
Okay.
Yes. Come on. Oh, you foolish boy. Oh, why did it do that? Yeah. Yeah. So I need this to be 13.95 or 9.8. So no 9.8. There, so you walk up and you'd see both entrances to this mine. This one you're not going to be able to go down, despite the fact that it is obviously grilled. So I think what I need to do is actually need to add a mine opening. And this, if this model pack doesn't look the greatest, I don't know. I bought it on a whim. I did. I'm like, I need a interior of a mine. I don't want to piss around. I'm not going to try to build one. I just want an interior of a mine today. And it was $5 in the Unity asset store.
Well, that's not bad.
No. It came with a bunch of pieces. An interior of a mine. It looks pretty good so far, you know. I truth be told, I've never worked in a mine shaft before, so I cannot speak to the authenticity of this.
What, you mean you've never worked in a mine shaft?
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, and due to that fact, I cannot speak to the authenticity of the build itself, the structural integrity, and the all that stuff of the mine. But all in all, I think it's gonna work out just fine for what we need of it. I really like they've got interior pieces where it's like you're walking down and it's got I'll show you. It's got this interior thing here, the rebar, not rebar, but the supports in the interior of it, holding it up. And ideally, in the other mine, you're actually going to be able to see it. This is just for this mine, so when you look down, you can kind of see the end of the mine. But in the other one, you'll be able to see a whole system for bringing the mine carts back up from the depths. Because there would be a whole system for that. Because you got to bring those mine carts back up. Yeah, it looks great. Alright, really quick. Down. And this one actually comes with a slanted track, so that when you're trying to design it so it is going down, and I actually need to rotate that the other way. It slants down, so you just need to fit it in with this guy. The only problem is I don't know why they didn't slant it down in the prefab. Because then I have to do the math, Kyle. I have to figure out, well, how does this, and I had to open up my window because it is hot in here.
It is hot today. It is a hot day. It should not be this hot today.
So anyways, I have to do the math, and I have to actually figure out what the slant on this mine shaft is, which is some bull. It's some bull. I shouldn't have to do it.
Some bull honky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Hells to the yes.
Yeah. Well, that's a bit of an issue.
No hell's bells.
There's a whole opening here. Hold on.
You know what sucks, Chandler?
What's that?
You know how Walmart said that they're closed during Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
So I have that day off,
Yeah.
but I would now work Monday that week.
It does suck. But hey. Hey.
They're like, they still give you 40 hours. I'm like, I could have actually just not wanted 40 hours.
Could take the day off. And then they'll be like, fine. Didn't want to pay you anyway.
No, I won't take that Monday off. Because honestly, if I take that Monday off, I would lose my extra 15% discount.
Really?
Yep.
It's that close.
If I miss any day within our event schedules.
Jeez. What a bunch of sticks in the mud. Okay, what sense does this down track make if it's not even built to butt
You know, the
right?
part that sucks the most?
What's that?
Oh god, I see what you're talking about. It's just it used to be just you only had to actually be there for the Black Friday event to get your 15. But now they're having multiple Black Friday events. You have to be there for all your scheduled shifts within all of the events to get your 15.
Oh god.
I mean, it ends up because you can combine it with your 10% discount, so it ends up being a 25% discount on your entire purchase.
Yeah. But still.
No, I'm gonna be I'm gonna call in on this Thursday before that week. Because they only scheduled me for 4 hours that day anyway, so I'm not going in.
Alright.
So it would have been a 6 to 10.
So at that point you would be okay. Oh,
It's a mine shaft. It's Minecraft.
believe it or not, the on Unity, the creator of the Minecraft asset was just called Craft for some reason.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Apparently,
I don't know what to do right now. I just also beat the new DLC for Graveyard Keepers, so I have done everything I can in that game.
Nice. Fun game still? You were telling me about that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's just now it's at the point where the only thing I can do is sit around and make money, but I have too much money in that game already.
Oh, all I can do is make money.
I mean, when most things cost like a little bit of silver at the most, and I have like it's 100 pieces of silver for one piece of gold, and I have 55 gold. I don't really need any more money.
Daddy, make me more
Daddy,
money.
Daddy, print my money for me, please. I don't want to get
More
up.
money.
Bank account, I mean, Daddy.
Daddy, make time go faster.
Daddy, please, Daddy. Dumb Daniel.
And this mine
Damn, Daddy.
goes on forever.
Okay. And I will always hate me.
Nice. That's art. Denise, did you see this kid just make art? His self-loathing. Tasty.
Okay.
Oh, it should be illegal. How tasty this kid's self-loathing is.
Yes, Daddy. I mean,
Denise, did you taste this kid's self-loathing? It's amazing. Okay, now I don't know what to do about this stupid... Am I gonna have to do this every time I want the mine shaft to go down?
yes.
Because now that mine shaft is going down, like, it's gonna go down a lot. I have to patch these holes.
Just,
I'm gonna patch it with rubble.
I was just gonna say, just copy one of those and enlarge it over it. So it's just the same background.
Dude's driving by, really playing the beats. Alrighty. I guess that looks okay, believe it or not. I think my roommate's smoking.
Weed?
No.
Hmm.
That might be a different story. But, no.
Like, not right now.
It smells like they're just smoking cigarettes.
Ew.
Which really eats ass because it's stank.
It is stank. Cigarettes are stank, man.
Yeah. I don't care what you say, it's stank. And they're not
Do
supposed to
what you
smoke in here
say.
anyway.
Everything is stanky.
They're literally not supposed to smoke in this house anyway. Based on the rental agreement.
Oopsie.
So the landlord might have something to say about that. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, hold on. See, now all of these pieces are all of these pieces are dumb because this piece is dumb. There. So if you go all the way back here, okay, why can you see?
I can see clearly now. The rain has gone.
For some reason, you can see all the way down this mine shaft. What the fuck is this? Oh, is this not like... Oh,
Oh no.
I know exactly what's going on.
Do you?
This mine shaft really requires there to be no, like, physical sun.
You must light it up. Light it up, up, light it up, light it up,
Well, unfortunately, like, uh, you know, now there's no sun, but when, like, I go, because it takes place at night anyway, but when I do, like, the outside bit, because there is a bit outside of it, that's just going to be a pain in the ass, because I'm going to have to light the whole thing from, I don't know, spotlights? I don't know. Anywho, finishing up the entrance. We're going to put in some stop buffers at twice the size right at the front. Only when I started streaming did stuff like people start driving by with revved up engines.
You start streaming like, man, it's been streaming.
He's streaming. We must stop him. So anyways, we're going to put some of these buffers out in the front of the mine, along with a bunch of fence type things, because they've blocked up the mine in an effort to keep people out. Oh my god. Why is it sideways? That's the god-awfulest, grossest thing I've ever seen. Why is it like that?
Why have you forsaken me so?
Oh my god. This is a nightmare.
Oh god, what are you doing?
Yeah, you saw that? Its scaling is all
Yeah.
off because for some reason that's just the way it's made. I've seen this with a couple other models. So the whole thing is just made lopsided.
It looks like paid.
It's nothing that can't be worked around, but it's just gonna be a pain in the ass to work around.
True.
Alright. There we go. I'm sure those aren't solid as of yet, but they'll be fixed soon. So you walk up here and you're like, what if I want to go down this mine, but this one's been blocked up? for reasons.
For raisins?
For raisins.
Is that where they store their raisins?
Believe it or not, yes.
But why? Why would you hide your raisins from me? I pay good money for those raisins.
Well, maybe you shouldn't pay so much money for raisins.
It was $2.50.
Again, I think you've paid too much for raisins.
$2,500 for all the raisins that you own.
Way too much for raisins.
I'm heading an experiment to make raisins back into grapes. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try.
Raisin too much money, no? Alright. So we've made our prefab for the start of the tunnel system. Now what we're going to start doing is setting up the entrance to the entirety of the game. What your character ends up doing is driving up to the tunnels. You drive into a courtyard. Yeah, and then you see the base camp and everything set up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to set up a terrain. And I think the entire thing is going to take place in the same world. Yeah. So it's not like it's not going to be a level to level kind of thing. You're just going to walk into an area and
You're just gonna
find
keep walking.
Yeah.
So one day I was walking. Last day I was still walking.
Pretty much. So the tunnel has to sit a little bit higher than it is right now. My nose itches. That's probably not a good sign. Kyle, how long is a COVID quarantine?
2 weeks normally.
Yep. Don't forget it.
Like, yep, I'm stuck here.
No, yeah. I'm just being a good person. All right, what am I doing now? So what I'm going to do now, I set the terrain at a higher level because what I've noticed is if you set the terrain at 0, it won't let you sculpt down. It won't let you cut anything out. And that's what I need to do. Basically, I need to take this entire terrain off of here and take it down to 0. And because I want like the character. This is on a hill. This mine was built into the side of a hill. So what we need to do is take it and I need to remember how this is done because my brain can't remember how sculpting works. Raise and lower terrain. Okay, it'll raise the terrain, but I need to lower it. So what are you trying to tell me here, Unity? Are you saying I need to decide how much I want to raise the terrain? Fine. I'm going to set the height for 20. There we go. Now I got to bring my tunnel back up. So now everything's even higher than it was before. That's good, right? All the way around. Yeah. Slime them. Slime them all. There's the mine shaft. Do you dare walk into the mine shaft? Do you dare?
Do you?
No, me? No, hell no. No, God no. No, 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 no.
Why not?
Because I'm not a freak. You couldn't get me.
I mean, that's debatable.
You couldn't get me down in that mine shaft for $1 billion.
I think that would make you go into the mine shaft.
I'm not.
$1 billion? I think you'd go into the mine shaft for that.
Dude, you don't understand. What's in this mine shaft kills people.
Yeah, you just have to kill people first. Wait.
I'm not going into a mine shaft and killing other human beings just because a deadly monster is killing those other human beings.
You sure?
It's not a first blood kind of thing, Kyle. This thing eats people. And it's not going to look at you and be like, you have also destroyed human lives. I will let you go. No, it will eat you. Given the
Machu
chance.
Picchu?
Yes. Yes. Heed my warning, child.
Inhale my dong enragement, child.
What? No. Oh my
You're like,
god.
no, God, what? Why?
Why would you do that? Why would you say that to a child?
What, you don't remember the old days of YouTube?
That wasn't even like the old days of YouTube. That was like
Okay, that was like,
5 years ago.
yeah, it's the old days of YouTube. 5 years ago. Pff, man, that's been
5
fucking
years
forever.
ago was such a good time. And a lot of
Was it?
bad things happened right after that. I feel like it kind of because I was looking at like Mark videos and Syndigo and I'm like, man, a lot of good things were going on just like 5 years ago. There was a lot of promise in the world and then a lot of bad things happened. Not to say it's like, oh, things would be, things only got bad 5 years ago. No, they've been bad for a while and all that good stuff. But it's like, I don't know. I also don't know how. This terrain isn't gonna work.
But why not?
Because my mine shaft is gonna go really, really deep into the ground. And, if it hits any terrain, because the terrain can't go lower than 0, it's gonna be, stop the tunnel.
The secret tunnel?
The secret tunnel. So, it's just. I have to think. I have to actually use my brain for 2 seconds. I know.
Is that possible?
I don't know.
For one human to use their brain
For
for 2
12. For
seconds.
12 seconds.
Oh, for 12 seconds. I don't know. Don't know if I can believe this is possible.
Believe it, Mary.
Are you making a fool out of me?
I don't know anymore.
Okay.
Alright, so now what I can do is I can take the tunnel and I can move that into place where it needs to be, which is going to be at the edge of the terrain. And then I have the rest
The
of
edge
this
of glory.
to use for creating the world. So that should be good all the way around. So you walk into the mine entrance and you're like, yo, 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 what is up? I ain't afraid of no
Yes,
ghosts.
exactly like that.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. And everybody goes, what the hell are you talking about? Ghosts. There's no ghosts.
Yo, 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 yo.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts, bitches. Everybody tells you again, it's like there's no ghost. It's like, yeah, that is the spirit. And they go, no, you don't understand.
There's never been any ghosts.
It's a monster.
We don't even know who you are.
It's a horrible monster that's been plaguing our town for ages now. Why are you even
Yes, monster, I know.
yelling about ghosts? You know, you're not even like focused on the right thing even.
I am very focused. Ghosts, bad. I'm not afraid of them. Don't see what you don't get.
He really thinks he's in the right, but I don't know how to tell him he's wrong.
So you see that is your problem. I'm always right. I think he may have gotten possessed by a demon.
We just went over this. There's no ghosts.
I know, but he was very convincing.
Assholes, there's no ghosts. I don't know how to tell you this.
You're just like, no, he wasn't. There was no convincing.
Oh, does Gaspar want to get in on our chat?
Oh no, he messaged Facebook, but I'm not sure if he wants to get in on the
sent
shit.
a knife.
I know. That's as usual though, so I don't know what it means.
Ask him.
What does it mean? I fucked up.
How'd you fuck up?
I right-clicked when I was dragging shit, so everything I just did is gone.
Wow. What a fool.
I know. I should just give up.
I don't see any other way. See, I need another terrain because what I need to do is I need to create mountains.
I need to create a mountain out of this molehill.
So when you roll up on the place, you see just mountains in the sky. Diamonds in the rough. But I don't think it works that way. Would it?
Why not?
Just from general experience with Unity.
But don't you want to be a royal?
What?
With your diamonds.
What?
What?
I don't understand.
Don't question me, boy. I know you want diamonds.
Oh, I actually think this terrain is working the way I want it to. That's.
Thought you said it wouldn't.
I was convinced it would not, but it appears to be working. Everybody knows they're finally
Close.
primed for world domination.
And now you got black helicopters coming across the border, puppet masters for the New World Order. We don't care. Remember, aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil.
I wear hat that's foil lined, in case the alien's inclined to probe my butt or read my mind.
Seems a little peculiar. Seems a little crazy.
Maybe a little crazy, but one day I'll prove.
I'll prove, I'll prove, I'll prove, I'll prove.
There's a big conspiracy.
And then it turns out Patton Oswalt's a freaking alien, man.
It just turns out that fucking dragons are real. You know, we're all dead. Bye. It's like, wait, what?
They never found all the Dragon Balls, man.
I know, I stopped trying.
How is Yugi supposed to save the world if they didn't find all the Digimon Dragon Balls?
The Digiballs?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man, it was a terrible year.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of Rick Rhymes.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. Just.
Did I say something wrong?
No, yeah, no.
Are you upset with me?
No, yeah, no.
You, want fucking fight for?
No, yeah, no.
I think he's crazy.
No, yeah, no, yeah.
No, yeah.
Alright. Gonna build another building.
No, you're not.
But we have to use individual assets from an entirely different prefabricated building set. Which ultimately makes things more complicated. I'm not great at building even modular buildings from scratch.
I'm not great at building.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. Let me just see. I have to go through my prefabs here really quick.
Let him check the prefabs.
You know what? I think I know what kind of... Because I just need a building that I can put together and drop in. I don't want anything that's too complex. Nothing too modular that I have to actually like wrangle together. Flooded Grounds, by the way, if you're getting into Unity, it's a free asset set that has some pretty great models, and some of them even transfer into the high definition render pipeline, which can always be a troublesome thing to find assets for, but a lot of them do it. And they're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful assets.
Oi.
Oi.
Oi. Oi.
Ah, there we go. All right, so we're going to use what's called the industrial building. And what's going to happen here is the building itself. Or here's a piece of the building. And what we're going to do is I'm going to turn it into a new prefabricated object once I kind of set it into a place that I need. I need it for a reference so I can, put more buildings in.
More buildings.
Yeah, more. This is going to be a
But
place
why
that
more?
your character is going to want to explore when you get to the mines. Because it might give you some interesting insight as to what is happening.
No.
It wasn't like a promise like it was going to happen. I'm just kind of saying like it could.
No.
But it could, it's anything's really possible when it's popsicle and stuff like that.
No.
But it is, though.
So why do you keep saying no? No.
I've designed it that way. I've specifically
Game decision?
put in game design so that it would be like that.
No.
It's not up to you. It's just how I designed the game.
But no.
No. It's not how I want your game to be.
Currently no here.
It's not how I want your game design to work. So we're going to rename this to...
I decide your game design.
Mine Office. Gonna save that as a new prefab. And now we go in and we start designing it. This is because this piece is our base. It's our base for the office.
Your base of operation?
Yeah. So now we can start adding things to it. Like the entrance, which is going to be off the front. And it's going to be set probably at 0, 0, and 0. Which is somehow not centered? I don't know. There we go. Disable lighting because it's sometimes a little too distracting. Does that look centered? Definitely not. It's getting closer. Kyle, I need you to back off the mic.
I'm sorry, I was looking closely at my screen. I'm trying to get specifics. I'm focusing. I don't care.
You're scaring the children with your Heavy breathing.
Good. I'm scared of your game.
The game doesn't even exist yet.
Exactly.
There's nothing to be scared of.
I'm scared of the lack of existence.
I'm working on it, Kyle. It's in progress. So, this building isn't actually going to be that deep. I think what we're going to do is we're going to add in another one of these. And it'll be two of these center pieces deep.
Two of them.
Yeah. And you can see the lighting is kind of having an effect on that. If we turn on shadows, the spotlight needs to be using... Oh, it should be using hard shadows, but why is this building not being affected by those hard shadows? It's mildly concerning. I mean, the exterior of the building is... Oh. The exterior of the building is, but the interior is having a weird effect, which I'm not a fan of. We'll just have to work through that. So, and there's the back side. Yeah, I believe that's going to jut out. Center that on... Oh, yep. And looks like that has a different X alt... Oh, no, it... We weren't working on the prefab. That was my bad.
What'd you do?
Just wasted a couple of seconds putting a piece into place that wasn't anywhere near where it needed to be. Well, it's becoming a closed building, which is good. So this version of the building is going to be a place that you can actually explore. It's supposed to be the front office for the entire setup. So what I really want is some cubicles that you can explore. I'm going to put a door on this once we get through it a little bit more. But there's some cubicles. It's going to be a little bit separated. We're going to go into the custom models, and we are going to put in a light source. And this is the same type of light source that currently exists inside the mines. So I think it should be okay. Alright, let's see how this place looks. Looking good. I still don't understand why the outside light is having the effect it is having on the interior, but not gonna worry about it too much. So you walk in, you pull up outside, and you're like, oh, the lights are on, but it doesn't look like anybody's home. You probably break some laws by going into this office and looking around, lurking around. And here's an interesting thing we're going to have to look out for. How is this building going to work? I think I actually want to use a couple pieces from what's called the industrial building set. So there'll be a few pieces like this. And all of these seem absolutely gigantic. I don't understand. I think this building might be a little bit too big for what we're using it for. One thing I'm going to pull in right now is I'm going to go to the package manager, and we're going to pull in Unity Standard Assets pack, and it has a first-person controller that we're going to use to kind of get an idea for how we need to run this place. It's a little out of date from what I understand. It's way out of date. It's 3 years out of date. But
I mean, if it works, it works.
For the most part, it works. So once we download that, I will actually insert a controller that we can use to walk around. We can walk around the map and actually check things out. All right. Just waiting for the assets to come down.
I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Alright, and I saw it glitch out a little bit, so must be done importing what we need. So we're going to come back out here. And out here. I love hearing the sounds of nature in the background. It's fantastic. No, we need the rigid body. So what we have here is we're not going to be able to do anything because I have to do some coding. Chandler's got to do some coding. Gotta code. Because life isn't simple. So what I will end up doing is trying to fill out this code. Unfortunately, my coding skills, oh, it's very not happy, are not that great. And that's fine because I swear to God, it's the same guy. They drive up and down the same stretch. So coding is a skill that's really builds up over time. It's not really something that a lot of people understand right off the bat. Yes, open the prefab. Why? Why did you do that? Why was the whoa. That whole scenario was really weird. Anyway, coding is something not a lot of people get it right off the bat, especially me. So what I'm going to attempt to accomplish here is fix a couple of coding issues where you guys can't see. Alright, I gotta check. And Unity actually offers some options for like changing things, fixing bugs in games. So use UI.text. Right? That's what I wanted, right? Yeah. Yet you're still telling me I am wrong. How about this? Let's return it to what it was. Alright. This is why I hate coding. All I do is get more errors. Coding is definitely not my bag, baby. Here's what I'm gonna do. Definitely deleting the standard assets pack because that is causing a significant amount of errors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack through this and just figure out some things. And they just now decided to start doing stuff outside. Every time I try to fix some errors, new ones crop up. Did I do it? Did I fix the code? Probably not. But I'll take it for now. There we go. I think for the moment that fixes a lot of our errors. They're quick fixes, but okay, I'm getting a lot of like feedback in my own ear. I can hear myself, and it's all thanks to something with OBS. Why is OBS lagged? I don't know. I don't want to hear myself in my ear. I don't get it. Kyle, can you answer a question for me?
I have returned.
Kyle, can you help me out with the problem?
What's the problem?
I get that like reverb feedback in my ear, and it's really I like I can hear me talking to you in Discord.
Can you hear it right now? Because you shouldn't be able to right now. I could
Yes,
see it before when I had my headphones off.
all the time. I I just hear
Keep
me
talking.
feeding back.
Well, it's not for me because my audio doesn't
No,
go
it's
off when you
not. It's
talk.
not like going out to you. It's not going out to the stream. It's just going back to me, and it's driving me insane.
Um, I don't know. You're gonna have to try like turning things off and on to see what is the main cause of it first.
Oh, I'm gonna start playing with settings in OBS. What's the output?